All right, hello everyone. Today is January 4th, 2023. Today we are doing the training on how to go from a new agent to a top performer in 5 days. This is a 5-day series training. I've been working on the last almost, I would say 4 to 6 weeks. The first 2 weeks were kind of slow, but the last 4 weeks are really intentional about it. I'm putting a lot of content behind this. And essentially what I did was I looked back at the last 7.5 years of my career and I decided, like, what is it that, what would Gabe tell Gabe if Gabe were to start all over again on how to get the fastest start in the business and not shortcutting anything. I don't want to mess up on any part of the business. So what would I tell myself all over again? So I broke it down into five different days. It might be the full hour. It could just be 30 minutes, depending on how the conversation and questions go. So today we're going to start off with day number 1. Next week, we'll go to day number 2, but the first 15 minutes of next week will be a recap from today, asking questions, making sure that all of you implemented everything that we have dialed out for you today. So please have your pen, have your notebook. You guys remember yesterday's goal setting training. When you write things down, there are 17 more neural pathways that are created in your brain. You have a higher retention rate of up to 30%. And I think it's almost like a half of 50%, up to 50% of you actually accomplishing that what you set out for yourself. So write it down today, stay focused for the next 45 minutes. Let's hop right into it. Okay, can we all see this?
Yes.
All right, it looks a little sloppy in here, so I'm going to stop sharing it. I'm just going to look at it myself. I don't like the way it looked on the sharing screen. I'll just send it to you guys in an email afterwards. Okay, today we're going to discuss the first module, and we're calling this the Getting Started training. Again, this is from brand new agent to top performer. All right, so what would I do all over again? Step number 1. I want you guys to take a lot of notes. I'm going to talk really fast so we have enough time for questions. So step number 1, when you're first getting started and everything, I look back at my life and I thought to myself, damn, when I first got started, I didn't know who to talk to for what. And as simple as it might seem, please take note on this. I should have had car legal. So if you're in the state of California, I should have had car legal, the hotline, saved in my phone. That would have saved me a lot of time. And that would have saved me one of my legal issues that I got into the first year of my career. I actually had to go to small claims court and go fight for one of my clients' deposits the first year of my business. I got it back, but I wish I would have had the contact information. So step number 1, if you're getting started as a brand new agent, what's the first thing that you want to do? First thing that you want to do is you want to meet and save your support team's contact information. Very simple, write it down. You should have if you're in the state of California, you should have car legal's hotline number. As an agent licensed in the state of California, I don't know if this works in all the other states, but as an agent licensed in the state of California, part of your package that you pay for every single year is that you have access to attorneys at Car Legal. So I want all of you to start saving the contact information for all of the people. That's step number 1. Brand new agents, all right, we're talking new agent to top performer. What would I do all over again? First thing that I would do is I would meet and save all of the contact information, all of the pertinent information for people that are going to assist me in the business. That is my upline. Who is in my upline? Is it Liz, William, Gabe, Leo? Who is it? Save everyone's contact information. Save CAR, California Association of Realtors, their contact information. Save the broker's information at EXP. Save everyone's contact and name information, have those resources readily available. How would I save that in my phone if I had to start all over again? In my contact, in my phone, if I had to start all over again, I would put their full name and title in the first name section of my contact phone. So for example, my upline, Leo Robles, I would put Leo Robles upline, first upline. On the last name, and I'm literally telling you down to detail how I would do this. On the last name, I would save it as real estate in my contact phone. Then I would go to Car Legal, California Association of Hotline Legal Support, real estate on the last name. Why am I doing it like this? Because anytime that I quickly need to get someone's information and I can't remember the title, I can't remember their name, I can't remember anything, at least when I type in their last name on my phone, I type in real estate, it's going to populate every single person that is a realtor. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. I do this with my seller clients, all my seller prospects. Yes, I have my KV core set up. I actually have 2 CRMs. Yes, I have it all inside there. Yes, I even have a mobile app for them. But it's much quicker for me to save it as a contact in my phone. Take a look at this. Let me make sure that you guys can see this. Oh, someone's in the waiting room. Hold on. Take a look at this. So at the top, you can see on my phone, I've typed in seller prospect. And you can see everyone's name, Brittany Lawrence, Brenda, Joaquin. These are all prospects. Osborne, referral from Jason Liu. Mike Osborne, seller prospect, referral from Jason Liu. Prospect, Rudy Arroyo, all that. Now I can just go through here quickly, look at all my seller prospects that I'm currently working on. Everyone is a seller prospect. I don't have to think about it. I just go to seller prospect, look at their name, their title, where I met them. That's how I saved them. That's how I would do it again. That's my brain loves simplicity. So if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, if the truth doesn't resonate, that's okay too. So step number 1 in getting started as a brand new agent, save everyone's contact information. You're going to need it. Number 2, all of the training resources that were available to me in the very beginning, I would have saved them I would have got the dates and I would have saved them in my calendar and I would have attended all of them. What trainings are you missing out on? Contracts, sales skills? What about a training like this on the fundamentals of being a real estate professional? Some people are like, oh my gosh, Gabe, like, think about it, right? Professional basketball player, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Why would they need to practice dribbling a ball? They're the best at what they do. Yet every single day, they start with the fundamentals of how to pass it, how to dribble, how to shoot a free throw, one of the easiest shots, well, percentage-wise, not the easiest shots, but one of the easiest shots in basketball, a free throw. Yet they practice the fundamentals all the time. Today, we are practicing the fundamentals of real estate. So step number 2, all of the coaching calls and all the support, all of the resources, I would find out which trainings are available and I would add them to my calendar immediately. And I would begin attending massive amounts of training in the very beginning when it comes to real estate. So what does that look like for you? I wrote down these notes right here. I would look at contract trainings. I would look at sales trainings. I would look at communication training, how to communicate with another person. One thing that one of the greatest authors on leadership, John C. Maxwell, said, he said that everyone can talk, but not everyone can connect. Everyone can talk, not everyone can connect. So all of us have a mouth. We all have words. We all know how to talk to people, but are you connecting? Are you connecting? So save that training in your thing. What does that look like? So accept all the coaching training sessions, put them in your calendar. Again, we're talking fundamentals. New agent curriculum, step number 3. Here are all of the apps that I would have downloaded. Ready to write them down? Here we go. All of the apps to download to have a successful real estate business. Download MyEXP. This is how you're able to check your EXP business. MyEXP. And then it tells you everything you need to know about your business. I'll show you the app a little later. It's taking a little while to load. Here are the apps that you need to download in your real estate business. MyEXP, KV Core, mobile is the actual full name of it. MyEXP, KV Core mobile, Slack, Work Chat, Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive, Yelp Business, Linktree. This next one, write it down if it applies to you. SentryKey, Supra eKey, or whatever your local lockbox app is. If you're in Southern California, you're probably using Supra eKey or SentryKey, whatever your local lockbox app is. DocuSign, Showing Time, or whatever your local app to schedule showings is. RPR, that's the name of the app, RPR. You'll have all the title information for the property, who's on title, the mortgage transfers, what have they done? That's open to everyone nationwide, RPR. Zillow, Redfin. Those are all the apps that I would have in my business starting off. Those are the fundamentals. Those are the non-negotiables. You don't negotiate this. It's not maybe, I don't really need that. No, these are the ones that you all really need in your business. Have them all. And then you're going to have them all organized in your phone. How I do it. Again, this is if you choose to, you don't have to. This is how I have them organized in my phone. So you can see right here, I have real estate right there. I click on this. Everything that I need for my real estate business is right there. My SentryKey, my Zoom, my DocuSign, Showing Time, HomeSnap, everything that I need for real estate is right there. Everything to manage my business is here. MyEXP, Sisu, I'll give you a training on that later. KV Core, I have my Google admin, my Yelp business, my Google Drive, my payroll services. I manage my finances with QuickBooks, Linktree that I just told you guys all how to download. I have my Verizon account for my business lines, my Google Business, my second CRM, which is Elevated Network. I have all of that there to manage my business. I have them organized. I can't do what a lot of people do, which is have them color coordinated or a bunch of squares everywhere. I just can't do that. Okay, moving on. Step number 4, being a brand new agent. The next thing that I would do, I would create get ready to write this down. This is what you have to create. You guys all need to create a Google business profile, Yelp business profile, Facebook business profile, Zillow profile, business profile, Realtor.com profile. Those are the main profiles where your main audiences will be searching, the main ones. Listen carefully what I'm getting ready to tell you next. If you are an established agent, an established brand, your name probably will be your first and last name, real estate. So when you go to create your Yelp business page or your Google business profile, it might say something like Gabe Mendez, real estate agent, Gabe Mendez, realtor, something like that. But if you're a brand new agent, have no brand awareness, no one knows that you exist in real estate yet, what would I do? I would choose a name that is SEO optimized. Choose a name that's SEO optimized. What do I mean by that? I might put the region that I'm selling in with real estate or realtor. What's SEO stands for? Search engine optimization. So what would someone search? They might say Riverside realtors near me, top Riverside real estate agents, Los Angeles realtor, Houston real estate services, Houston listing agents, Miami real estate company. What are the top searching terms people might do? If I'm looking for a realtor and I'm looking for a realtor in San Diego, type in the chat, if you're looking for a real estate agent in San Diego, what is a search you might put in Google? What is a search that you might put in Yelp if you're looking for a realtor in San Diego? Type it in the chat. What might you search if you're looking for a realtor in San Diego? Type it in the chat. Look at that. San Diego realtor, top San Diego realtor, best San Diego realtor, San Diego realtor. And Guess what I chose? Guess based on your responses here, can someone take a guess what my Google profile, my Yelp business profile, and my Facebook business profile names are? Can someone take a guess and tell me what my business, Yelp, business, Facebook, business, Google profile are? Someone take a guess.
Gabe Mendez, San Diego Realtor.
Love it. It's actually only San Diego Realtor. I am the only verified account on Google Business. I am the only verified account on Yelp Business. I am the only verified account on Facebook Business with the name San Diego Realtor. If you were to go to Yelp right now, go to Yelp. You guys can test this out. Go to Yelp. Go to Yelp, type in San Diego Realtor. After all of the advertisements are finished, and again, the search, you have to type in San Diego Realtor. In San Diego, the region. So type in San Diego for the region, type in San Diego Realtor. Test it out right now. Go to San Diego Realtor and you will see, after all the advertisements are finished, guess who number one is? Our company, our team. We're the #1 organic search on Yelp across the entire platform for San Diego Realtor. And we get on our Google business profile, type in San Diego Realtor, we get about 20,000 hits. 20,000 hits per month organically. On our Yelp, we get about 5,000 hits a month organically. So if I'm a brand new agent creating these profiles, I might choose a name and my title in the area. Now, if I were creating new profiles with my name where they're at, absolutely, it would be Gabe Mendez all across the board. Brand new agent, I would choose my region. Step number 5, getting started. Step number 5. So we talked about up to this point so far. Step number 1 on getting started. The first 5 steps on getting started: meet your support team, save their contact information, add all the training to your calendar, download all of the apps, create all of your business profiles. The last step to getting started when you first join real estate, here's the final step. Listen or read the following 3 books. This is not what I'm telling you guys right now. This isn't like maybe you should do this. What I'm giving you next, these next 3 books, is a prescription. If you want to be successful in real estate and you want to dominate, what I'm giving you next is the prescription. This is how you do it. These 3 books. First 3 books before you read anything else, it must be these 3 books. Number 1, listen to this one in 30 minutes, in 1 hour. Number 1, Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. That's the first one you read out of the 3. Number 2, 10X by Grant Cardone. 10X by Grant Cardone. And the third one that you're going to read, Fanatical Prospecting by Jeb Blunt. Fanatical Prospecting. 3 books again. Number 1, Building Your Network Marketing Business. Number 2, 10X. Number 3, Fanatical Prospecting. Those are the 3 books that you need to listen to between now and next Wednesday when we meet for day 2. So first 5 steps. Between now and next Wednesday when we meet, all of you, save your entire contact support. Number 2, make sure that your Google Calendar has all of the trainings saved. This is how you're going to access everything moving forward. Number 3, have all of your apps downloaded and saved and organized on your phone. Number 4, by next Wednesday, we're all going to have our Google Business, Yelp Business, Facebook Business, Zillow Business, and Realtor page all set up with SEO optimized names. So for example, William might choose Temecula real estate agent, or maybe niche it down even more and choose a community in Temecula, a city, a higher end city, real estate agent. You might even put best Temecula real estate agent. So when someone types it up, it comes up first. SEO optimized name. And number 5, by next Wednesday, we're all going to have those 3 books completed. Here's why. Building your network marketing business is going to teach you the fundamentals. Listen carefully. Building your network marketing business is going to teach you the fundamentals, the philosophy, the why. When we're prospecting, things don't work out in your favor. That's what it's going to teach you. It's going to teach you about contacts. It's going to teach you about averages. It's going to teach you about the mindset that required to building a successful business. This book is geared towards network marketing, multi-level marketing, but the fundamentals are the same. This isn't something I hope you guys read. You need to read this. You have to listen to this audiobook. Number 2, 10X by Grant Cardone. This book is going to teach you the sales habits. When it comes to becoming a top performing sales agent, sales-wise, this is going to give you the belief, the mindset, the philosophies of becoming a top performing sales agent. It's going to talk about the heart that's required, the backbone that's required. You're going to hear things spoken in this book that you've never heard anywhere else. And you're like, dang, that was brilliant, the way that was broken down. Number 3, fanatical prospecting. It's going to talk about how to become obsessed and falling in love with the prospecting side of the business. That's the only thing that everyone should be doing 5 days a week is prospecting. That's step number 1, getting started. Those are your 5 first steps. We're going to move on to step number 2. Step number 2 on the getting started training process. Step number 1 was the getting started steps, all the fundamentals. Step number 2 is setting your goals. We talked about that yesterday, setting your goals. Here's what I want all of you to do. Please write this down. If I were to start my business all over again, I need all of you to define your why. Define your why. Define your why. Why are you doing this business? And when I'm talking about defining why you're doing it, I'm not talking about money. I need all of you to come up with a very emotional reason as to why you're getting involved in the business. Come up with a very emotional reason. Why are you doing it? Paying the bills off isn't enough. Paying the bills isn't going to get you up at 5 a.m. in the morning when you're tired. Paying the bills, making more money isn't going to get you to knock on one more door. Paying the bills and making more money isn't going to get you to stand up and prospect in your home when no one's around you and hit your numbers and make your phone calls. It's not enough. I need all of you to have a desperate why. Have a desperate why. What's your desperate why? Let me tell you what my first desperate why was. I'll try my best not to get emotional. When I first got started in the real estate business in 2015, my desperate why was to repay my mother before she passed away. She's still alive, but God got a hold of my heart in 2015 and said, you've been a knucklehead your entire life. You've gotten in trouble with the law. You've gotten into fights. You made some really bad mistakes. Yet mom never left your side. Mom lost her home. Mom went into debt to save you. Mom never gave up on you. She was always there for you. God got a hold of my heart and said, work miracles. And somehow I was like, wow, I owe her everything. I cannot fail at this because it will eat me up inside. If one day wake up, I felt clubbing was more important. I wake up because I felt bottle service was more important. I wake up one day, my mother's in debt, struggling, doesn't have the house of her dreams that she's always wanted. I wake up one day, she's no longer there and I can no longer do it for her. That was my desperate why. I would be in dark depression if she had passed away and I was never able to buy her the house of her dreams, pay off all of her debts, repay her for sacrificing 25 years of her life to raise me. I would never forgive myself. So my desperate why was to give that back to her. So what did I do? I had a picture of my mom, her holding me when I was a baby, And I wrote down everything she did for me because it hurt. And it hurts right now telling you guys, I'm being honest. It really hurts a lot, me telling you. I'm holding back tears in my eyes. But it hurt knowing that she did all that for me. She gave up 25 years of her life, didn't go to the club, she didn't party, she never remarried because she dedicated as a single mother to my sister and I. That's a desperate why. That's a desperate why. Better yet, all of you need a why that makes you cry. All of you need a why that makes you cry. I want all of you to come up with a why between now and next Wednesday that makes you cry. That when you don't feel like door knocking that day, you look at that photo, you look at your why and say, it's not a should. It's not a should go door knock. I should pick up the phone. It's a must. I must do this. It's non-negotiable. A why that makes you cry. Next, we're talking about setting your goals. What would I do all over again as a brand new agent? I would create your list of the top 100 people that you know. Create your list of the top 100 people that you know. Between now and next Wednesday, I want all of you to write down a list, a good old-fashioned list of, grab a notebook, grab a paper, write it down. This is not in your phone. This is not in an email. This is not in a letter. This is paper to pen. I want you to write down a list of 100 people that you know, starting with people that are the most influential. Let me share my screen and show you guys something. One moment. Seeing some of the chat, I didn't mean to make you guys all emotional, but that's what a why does. One moment, let me find my one that I need to look for. Okay, one moment, folks. And I'm gonna send this over to you guys in a minute. One moment, folks. Okay, I can't seem to find it. I'm gonna send it over to you. It's called a memory jogger. So this is the actual form that I used when I first got started in real estate that helped me jog my memory on everyone that I knew. And I'm gonna send it over to you. It's an easy little cheat sheet. You guys can see it, it's easy. You can fill in the blanks. It's gonna help you jog your memory on who you should be contacting. It's gonna look something like this. One moment, here we go. It's going to look something like this. Here we go. Take a look at your screen. It's going to look something like this. It's going to say who's who. It's going to have you do who is more money owed to you, who's the best salesperson you know, the most health conscious person you know, the most optimistic person you know. You are going to write the list. You're going to fill this out with the person who's most involved in the community, who owns his or own business, who is money oriented, who is your hairstylist, who is your barber. Anyone that you've ever paid money to, listen carefully, anyone that you've ever paid money to for a service, nail tech, barber, salon, car detailer, anyone you've ever paid money to has earned the right to receive a phone call, a text message, an email from you regarding business. They have earned the right to receive a phone call, to receive an email, receive a text message from you about real estate business. They've earned that right. You've paid them money from your pocket for something. They've earned the right. By next Wednesday, I want all of you to fill out the memory jogger and or a person of 100 people that you know. Write down the names. Go through the motion. By next Wednesday, we're going to have that completed. Next thing that I would do is you're going to categorize, well, we'll write that next, but if you want to go ahead and take a step ahead, for those who want to go ahead and get ahead of the project, when you have that list of 100 people, you're going to categorize them into A, B, and C. A, B, and C. A people, the ones who go in the A group, this is how you define who goes into the A group. No, we're going to do this together. Scratch that process. I just want you guys to write the 100 and we're going to do the next step together. Scratch that. Next Wednesday, we're all going to have the top 100 written down. Number 3, point number 3 in setting your goals. This is section number 2. If I were to start all over again, section number 1 was getting started. Section number 2 was setting your goals. Define your why, create your list of 100 people. And number 3, create your GSA plan. Create your GSA plan. Everyone who was in attendance of yesterday's training, you did this already. It should be completed by next Wednesday. Goal, strategy, action. If you were not in attendance for yesterday's training, go back and watch that video. It was a powerful, powerful training on goal mastery, the science of goal mastery. And then we all went through the exercise of goal, strategy, action for your real estate goals. So for setting your goals, step number 3, complete your GSA plan by next Wednesday. Let's see where we at with time. It's 12:10. I have probably 5 more minutes to go over this and we'll open it up for questions. Step number 3, as a new agent, create your brand. Create your brand. Your brand is how people feel and what people think when they see your marketing material. Your brand is how people feel and what they think when they see your marketing material. Your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Your brand is how is what your font, your signs, your color, your website, your brand is how people feel and what people think when they see your marketing. So if I were to show someone my website and say, what do you think? They might say something like, oh, it's sleek, it's modern, it's this. The brand of Gabe Mendez Group is that. Your personal brand is different. Your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Oh yeah, Gabe Mendez, cool guy, whatever, right? XYZ, that's your personal brand. I need all of you to create your brands. First step in creating your brand. Here we go. First point in creating your brand. I need all of you to create your vision statement and mission statement by next Wednesday. By next Wednesday. Dang, Gabe, why do we have so much homework by next Wednesday to complete? Because it's already 2023. Because it's already 3:15 on the East Coast. Because it's already tomorrow across the world. Because we're already playing catch up. That's why. So all of us complete that by next week. Create your mission statement and vision statement. By a show of messages inside of the, oh, sorry, I'm not reading the chat. I apologize, guys. I wasn't reading the chat. One moment. Yes, I'll send over the sheets. Does that list consist of people that live in California? This is anyone, VNA, anyone, it doesn't matter where they live. Okay, what's the name of the third book? Fanatical Prospecting. The name of the book is Fanatical Prospecting. Okay, by a list of comments and responses in the chat, how many people do not know how to create a vision and mission statement? Please let me know in the chat. How many of us do not know how to create a vision statement and mission statement? Let's see what you guys come up with so we know how much time to spend on this or not spend on it. How many of you do not? And as you're doing that, I'm looking through my email, so I can't see the chat. I'm looking at my other screen. As of right now, I don't have my dual monitor up. Let's see here. What did you guys put? I don't. Me, I don't. Okay, great. So we have a majority of people who did not. So let me take a look at the, all right. Let me show you what that is. 1 second, let me pull this up. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm working on one monitor. I will never do this again. Let me see. So we have the create your vision and mission statement. All right. We're probably going to finish right here because we're at 12:15. And so here's your vision and mission statement. Actually, you know what? We'll work on creating your brand next week. Right now, we have your getting started training tips. Do you guys feel like that's too much already? I need some feedback on this. I don't know if I should go into the mission and vision statement right now, but I need your feedback. Is that too much, or can you guys handle the vision and mission statement if we were to talk about that right now? Can you guys give me some feedback on that? Just put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Do we have enough going on, or can we handle the creation of our vision and mission statement? Can we handle it? Let me know, because I'm going to go based on what you guys think. This is a 5-day series training, so we're going to have a lot. We're going to give you my 7.5 years in 5 days. Okay, we got yes, I'm ready. We have 2 direct messages saying that I'm ready. Anyone else? Let's go. Monica says, let's go. I'm ready. Okay. Ready. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Actually, no, it's the screen's looking weird, guys. I apologize. Thanks for your patience on this one. But here we go. Ready? Mission statement. Here we go. Mission and vision statements. Please write this down. We're going to end it with this one. And this is how we're going to, and then we'll pick up next week. Mission and vision statements. Mission and vision statements are 2 different company statements that work synergistically together. The purpose: to create or solidify your company's what do you do mission and vision statements, to set the foundation for your team, clients of the everyday mission, and to let everyone know where your company is going. Vision. Structure and guidelines of mission and vision statements. Here's a structure. Take notes, everyone. Take notes. Structure and guidelines of mission and vision statement. Number 1, the structure of your guidelines for your mission and vision statement. 1 to 3 sentences in length. 1 to 3 sentences in length. Number 2, contain your core values or a synonym of them. Number 3, provide a statement of company's purpose, goals, and values. Number 4, must be on a current company. What do you do for a company? Oh, my eyes, hold on 1 second. My screen went dark. Must be on your current company. Number 4, must be on your current company. So real estate. Number 5, have it written after you finished it. Definition of a mission statement. Here we go. Ready? Here's a mission statement. Your mission statement drives the company. It is what you do, the core of the business, and from it comes the objectives, and finally, what it takes to reach those objectives. It also shapes your company's culture. That's what a mission statement is. It's basically just saying, hey, this is who we are. This is why we're doing it. This is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it. Again, your mission statement drives the company. It is what you do, the core of your business, and from it comes the objectives, and finally, what it takes to reach those objectives. It also shapes your company's culture. Mission statement answers these questions. What do we do? This is what a mission statement answers. What do we do? Whom do we serve? How do we serve them? The trickle-down effect of a mission statement basically is it confirms its values of any company. Just by its definition of a mission statement, you can quickly see how solid a mission motivates you and your team to advance towards a common goal, because they started at the same place and they are working together to reach the end goal. That's the mission. Our mission statement at the Gabe Mendez Group is to advocate for those who don't have a voice. That's the mission statement at the Gabe Mendez Group, to advocate for those who don't have a voice. The reason I started a team, the reason I started the company, the reason I started growing it, we're onboarding 3 more agents this week. We'll be at a total of 10 agents at the end of this week. The reason I started it was because of what my mother went through. And I told myself, I will never allow that to happen to another family. That's our mission, is to advocate for those who don't have a voice. You will notice the majority of our clients are minorities, don't speak English, first generation in the United States. And you'll also notice the majority of our demographic at the Gabe Mendez Group are first-time homebuyers, people with poor credit scores, low income, down payment assistance programs, because they don't have a voice and they need someone to stand up for them. That's our mission. Examples of mission statements of other ones, Lioness Travel mission statement. It's Lioness, the Lioness company, to connect, equip, and inspire women to pursue their dreams through travel. Okay, next, vision statement, and we're gonna wrap up with this one right here. Definition of a vision statement. Your vision statement gives the company direction. It is the future of the business, which provides the purpose. The vision statement is about what you want to become. It's aspirational. Vision statement questions look like this. Number 1, you're going to answer this question in your vision statement. What are our hopes and dreams? Number 2, what problem are we solving for the greater good? Number 3, who and what are we inspiring to change? What are our hopes and dreams? What problems are we solving for the greater good? Who and what are we inspiring to change? Your mission statement should be public. Your vision statement typically is private. Mission statements for everyone to know. Your vision statements for you and the company. It's internal. It's inside. Back to that company, Lioness Travel. Their vision statement is to create a safe, all-female travel community across the world. To create a safe, all-female travel community across the world. The vision statement for the Gabe Mendez Group is to become the first choice in real estate services in Southern California. Become the first choice in real estate services in Southern California. We don't need to be the company you hire. We just need to be the people that are first top of mind. You give us an at-bat, we're gonna win. All I want for the team in Southern California is to be the first choice in real estate services. I need everyone's participation on this. Can you guys type this in the chat really quickly? I'm gonna say one word and I want you to type in the top 2 companies that come to mind. Ready? I'm gonna say one word and I want you to type the top 2 companies that come to mind. Ready? Everyone have their keyboards ready? Everyone have their phone ready? Here's the word. Ready? The word is this. You're gonna type the top 2 companies that come to mind. The word is coffee. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the most popular answer that all of us had. Starbucks, 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 Coffee Bean, Starbucks, Dunkin', Starbucks, Starbucks. Starbucks was the number 1. For everyone who answered, from what I know, sometimes the first one that comes to mind isn't your favorite choice. Yes, Nayeli, we want to be the Starbucks of real estate. When anyone in Southern California, LA, Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego County, when those people think about, when the word real estate comes to mind, I automatically want the word real estate synonymous with Gabe Mendez Group. That's our vision, to be the first choice in real estate services in Southern California. That's a big vision. Look how quickly all of you said Starbucks. That's a big vision. And those are big shoes to fill, which means we have big marketing plans, big customer service plans, which means our standard operating procedures need to be dialed in. Would all of you name Starbucks? I think Starbucks would be number 1 on the majority of your answers right now if you had no standard operating procedures. What do you mean by that? When you walk into Starbucks, what's the first thing they say? welcome to Starbucks. After they're done placing your order, when your order is finished and you've paid, what's the first question they ask you? They're like this. Look at the camera. They're like this. After you've paid and everything, this is what they do. What's your name? They write it in. When your order is completed and they put them on the side for you to go pick them up, what do? Thank you, by your name. And then as you're leaving, they say, come back. And when they blend that drink for you at Starbucks, that Starbucks drink has the same ingredients, the same proportion, the same amount, the same quantity, as if you were to go order that same drink in a different location, it would have the same amount, same ingredients, same everything. It would taste the same in San Diego, and it would taste the same in Orange County. It would taste the same in Riverside, and it would taste the same in San Bernardino. Are you catching my drift? They have standard operating procedures, recipes, how they dress, what they say, how they act. What do you think should be happening in your team? What do you think should be happening with you, your TC, your lender, your escrow? What should be happening across the board? All of you should be blending the same drink. Your SOPs should be the same. The way you reply to the emails should be the same. It's a big vision. And as long as I can create that, and with the help of the team we then become the first choice in real estate services. And do you know what happens when you become the first choice in real estate services and they actually sit down and interview and you actually become the one they hire? You close a lot of freaking deals. You close a lot of deals. And when you close a lot of deals, you earn a lot of commission. And when you earn a lot of commission, then you can pay off debt. You can buy mom a house. You can retire your dad. You can give your grandparents that one last hoorah before they pass on and move on over to heaven. You can provide your best for your kids. You can give them the private school they deserve. You can move them out of that community. When you become the first choice in real estate services. This is why that's our vision statement. Okay, we're going to end with that. We have 4 minutes left, and with that, I'm going to open it up for Q&A or just even final thoughts. I do mobile order, which is reason I get it. Yeah, it's amazing. I love the mobile order. All right, team, we have 4 minutes left, man. Open thoughts. Any final questions before we move on? For day 2 next week, you guys have a long list of punch list items that I want you guys all to get started with. And this is exactly what I would do if I started the business all over again and I didn't miss anything. Any final thoughts or questions before we hop off? All right.
Thank you, Gabe. I just wanted to tell you thank you. That was very inspiring and amazing.
Asma, I can't see who said that right there. Was that Alondra?
That was me, Alondra. Nice to meet you, to formally meet you.
Yeah, you too. I think I saw you on yesterday or a couple of days ago.
Yes,
maybe.
I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you have a good one. And happy birthday to your son. I saw your Instagram story as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we got the number 5.
Yeah, I see.
Over there, so.
I noticed that. I noticed that. You guys have a good one. Enjoy his day.
Thank you, Alondra. Okay, team. Hey, you guys, that was an amazing training, amazing call, everyone. Thank you guys for all attending today. Please show up next week, same time, with everything completed so we can move on to the next segment of going from a new agent to a top performer in 5 days. All right. Have a healthy, happy, productive day, you guys. God bless. I'll chat with you soon. Bye.